Welcome to our lecture on tubing data. Today we are going to explore the fascinating world of tubing, looking at the different materials, classifications, and the mechanics of tube bending.
Let's start by clarifying a common point of confusion, the difference between tube and pipe. While they look similar, pipe sizes up to 12 inches are designated by nominal sizes, which are actually smaller than the outside diameter. Tube sizes, on the other hand, are almost always identical to their exact outside diameter. Tubes also have much stricter manufacturing tolerances for their dimensions. Tubing is generally classified into three major types. First, structural tube is used in construction for things like building frameworks and bridge structures. It comes in round, square, and rectangular shapes. Second, mechanical tube is manufactured for specific applications needing particular mechanical and chemical properties. Neither of these are intended to carry fluids under pressure. The third major type is pressure tube, which is the most widely used tubing in the piping industry. As the name implies, it is specifically designed to safely carry fluids and gases under pressure. Pressure tube is sized by its actual outside diameter and its wall thickness, which is frequently measured using the Birmingham wire gauge, or BWG system. Moving on to specific materials, aluminum tubing is highly versatile. Pure aluminum is rarely used on its own. Instead, it is alloyed with other metals to enhance its physical strength. It is available in both welded and seamless forms, and you will typically find it supplied as straight lengths or in soft annealed coils for easy routing. Copper tube is a staple in the industry, made from at least 99.9% pure copper. It falls into two general groupings. The first is plumbing tube, which is measured by its approximate inside diameter and includes types K, L, M, and DWV. The second grouping includes air conditioning and refrigeration, or ACR tube, and general purpose tube, which are designated by their exact outside diameter. For plumbing copper tube, we have three main pressure types, K, L, and M. They're easily identified by a color coding system. Type K has the thickest wall and is marked in green. Type L has a medium wall thickness and is blue. Type M has the thinnest wall of the pressure tubes and is marked in red. These can be supplied as soft coils or hard straight lengths. There are two other important copper tube types. DWV stands for drainage, waste, and vent. It is a non-pressure tube with very thin walls, color-coded yellow. On the other hand, ACR tube is used for refrigerants. Because refrigeration systems must be free of contaminants, ACR tube is thoroughly cleaned, degreased, and capped at the factory before delivery. Carbon and stainless steel pressure tubing are heavy-duty options used in demanding industrial applications. They are primarily grouped into four categories: boiler and superheater tubes, heat exchanger and condenser tubes, steel tubing for high-temperature refinery heaters, and general-purpose tubing for standard engineering applications. Don't overlook plastic tubing. Because of its excellent corrosion resistance, low cost, and ease of handling, plastic is incredibly common today. Materials like nylon, polyethylene, and Teflon are used for everything from instrumentation air to pharmaceutical lines, handling pressures up to 600 psi and temperatures up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. When routing tubing, we often need to bend it. While simple spring benders exist, a hand lever compression bender is standard for precise work. It consists of a bending wheel that provides the radius, a stationary handle for support, a pull handle to apply force, a placement link to align your measurement marks, and a fastener to lock the tube in place. An important concept in bending is tube gain. When you bend a tube, it doesn't follow a sharp 90-degree corner. It takes a shorter curved path. This shortcutting actually leaves you with extra length on the straight portion of the tube, which we call gain. As a rule of thumb, the gain for a 90-degree bend is roughly equal to the outside diameter of the tube. To wrap up, remember that tube is generally sized by its exact outside diameter, distinguishing it from pipe. We covered the three main classifications: structural, mechanical, and pressure, and explored materials ranging from color-coded copper to heavy-duty steel and versatile plastics. Finally, precise tube bending requires understanding your tools and accounting for tube gain.